So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that? And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purposes.
Hi everybody, Martha here. In honor of what's going on in the world, I decided to watch The Help, which is on Netflix right now. So, for the first time, I never watched it fully. So, in this movie, for people who haven't seen it, it is about a girl named Elna Skeeter, who is wondering what happened to her old maid, and she also wants to help out all the other maids in the world by having their story be heard. And so, how racist everybody is, racist people back then were, and they didn't even realize it. Because especially Miss Hiller in that movie, man, she's the B word. I don't want to. So, wow, she just like she was the one, like, all the other ones in the movie were like crawling around like little kittens after her to be just like her, basically. And like all the other girls who had maids, like the blonde, the one who kept on losing her babies, but they were all, and she kept on, like, and she was the one that, like, said if they did not go in their own bathrooms, they could get diseases and stuff like that from them going in the same bathroom as them. She even fired one of her maids, Millie, for going in her bathroom, and Millie made sure she got payback for it by making her eat a pie that had her poop in it. In this story, I don't know if this now. They don't really say this is based on true stories, but they might as well be. So, yeah. And, like, Skeeter did not, had one, and, like, beg her mom, to tell her what happened to the maid that raised her. And apparently she, like, brought her daughter there, not telling her, and she was moving very slowly to do the chores. But, man, I can't believe, did they really raise them back then? The moms back then raised their own kids? They didn't want to comfort them or hug them or anything like that. It looks like that movie, really. No wonder all of them and all those kids in that movie thought that the maids were their moms. So, she even, to get back at her, the Hitler, to, instead of putting coats on there, she made it where there's toilets and stuff like that. And Skeeter is like, no guys liked her. Her mom thought she was a lesbian in this movie for a while. She even told her, there's a cure, drink herbal tea. So, and stuff like that. And she told them, like, there's only two of them are only gonna write at first. She says, and Millie told her, we might have to pretend because of the lady she was writing to for this book. her publisher, was telling her we need at least about 12 or more. And Millie told her, maybe just make some of them up. I have a whole bunch of different stories to tell you to make that person up. That's not right. We have to actually get a real person. So, and like right after, because when Millie got fired for going into Miss Hiller's bathroom, and hired another lady, the one who wanted to send her two boys to college. She stole like their wedding ring or something like that, and ends up going to jail and gets beaten for it. And so she was and like every single maid in that town decided to go over to the house where they're writing the book, and all of them volunteered to have their story written after that. And so, I mean, only ones were not really racist in this movie was I would say is Skeeter and the one who ends up having 3 miscarriages in the movie. Those are the only 2 that did not end up being racist, really. I mean, I think Johnny, because once he figured out that his wife had a maid, Miss Millie, there, he was grateful to her because she was afraid that he was going to kill her when he found out. No, he said, "Thank you for what you've done to my wife. You helped her feel a lot better, and she's been doing a lot better since you started working here." He was grateful. So, and yeah, so he said you could have a job here for the rest of your life after what she did for her. So, yeah, because nobody liked her because they were blaming. She thought that she stole Johnny from Hiller, but she didn't. She didn't. She waited until they broke up before they did anything. Because she got pregnant before they got married, but still. So, and stuff like that. But she did not do that while she was dating Hiller. She was dating Hiller. So, yep. And eventually, when the mom did tell Skeeter about what's going on, about Skeeter, about her maid, she ends up realizing that what her daughter's doing is something that is very brave and stuff, and very proudful to be. But since everybody figured out it was her, especially after the book got released, Hillard wanted to make sure both Millie and all the other maids make sure they never got worked for ever again. And they even tried accusing one of them that they stole their silverware and made them go to jail. But she made sure that one definitely did not work anymore ever again. And where the little girl was crying her eyes out, asking for Abigail again, because since she's the one that raised her, she thought she knew that was her real mama. So, but she was the only one that comforted her. Like during the storms, since this place in Mississippi, there's a lot of storms there. So, and her mom didn't come for her when the storm was going on at all. She did. So, basically. So, yeah, this was a really good movie. I wish I watched it all the way fully earlier, but I had no way of getting hold of it, really. I would have to order it online if I wanted to watch it, but I guess since everything that's going on in the world, Netflix decided to have it on there right now for you guys, for everybody. So, I'm gonna give this movie a 10 out of 10. What do you get, Sully? I gave it a rip eyes. My tail. So, see you guys later. My parents subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.